All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Steve's Guitars. We are coming to you live from Carbondale, Colorado on this gorgeous early summer night. Got some great stuff coming tonight. Before we get started, we want to send some shout-outs to our sponsors, PM Consulting Limited and Feldman Wirtz Law Firm up in Aspen. These folks, through their generous contributions, allow us to live stream. We want to send a shout-out to First Bank as well. A shout-out to GrassRoots Community Network. They're the nation's first and oldest live community access cable network and TV station. They host our streams for us. We're very grateful for them. A shout out to the Standiford clan for having this amazing space. And lastly but not leastly, a shout out to all of you who are either here or online watching this event tonight. Supporting live music is a good thing. The acts appreciate it. We appreciate it. And if nothing else, you just may walk away with a little skip in your step and a tune in your head that you can't get rid of. Tonight we are very, very happy to present for the first time here the 2025 Telluride Bluegrass Competition winners. Rachel Sumner and Traveling Light.
When I was a cowboy out on the western plain, when I was a cowboy out on the western plain, well, I made me $500,000 just pulling on the bridle rein. Come a cow-coyote, cow-coyote, come a cow-coyote, cow-coyote. I rode up to my gal's house, she was in a rocking chair, and she said, oh, Western cowboy, please don't you leave me here. Come a cow-coyote, cow-coyote, come a cow-coyote, cow-coyote. Well, now if your house catches fire and there ain't no water around, if your house catches fire and there ain't no water around, don't throw your baby out the window, let the doggone house burn down. Come a cow-coyote, cow-coyote, come a cow-coyote, How's it going? We're Rachel Sumner and Traveling Light. We're from Boston, Massachusetts. We're gonna fix a little buzz issue.
Fun.
Which is, you know, it's just live. It's just live. Wow.
We're just tuning in
This
the
is a
station, y'all.
soundscape. This is some really out there classical music. It was doing great, and now it's not.
It's
but
not.
isn't that just how it goes?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's still there. Oh,
Fun.
WD-40. No.
Better. Let me mute you first.
All right.
Spray your connector. Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit.
This is like a master class in gear.
If you have a mic, I'll just do a mic, and I'll just play on this.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you. And let's keep it rolling. I'll play louder.
So it goes. I saw you heading toward the door in your fancy clothes. I'd never seen you there before. Sunsets at 6, streetlights at 7. You're still not home and it's 11. I know you said that she's just an old friend. I never said I loved you first. I never had any claim. At least the days are getting longer and keep the nights at bay. I'm just trying to lose my love for you a little more each day. I'm just trying to lose my love for you a little more each day. Say it slowly. Oh, you can't deny you lie poorly when you let excuses fly. Sweet talking mouths are only heard the first time, not the third. No broken bread could save this broken bed. I never said I loved you first. I never had any claim. At least the days are getting longer now to keep the nights at bay. I'm just trying to lose my love for you a little more each day. I'm just trying to lose my love for you a little more each day. I never said I loved you first. I never had any claim. At least the days are getting longer now to keep the nights at bay. I'm just trying to lose my love for you a little more each day. I'm just trying to lose my love for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
How you folks doing tonight? Thanks for joining us, spending your Sunday with us. Oh, yeah, we're happy to be here.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you. We made them ourselves. While they do that, I'll show you the back.
Could be in here too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
We've got a couple birds, a couple cranes.
They're
Or
phoenixes. Mike's a bird guy, so he's also got a little lovebird on his on
He's
his
got his
sleeve.
own bird on his cap.
That is his actual bird. Her name is Kiki,
It's true. Well, I have a real bird. This is just a hat.
and she has anxiety, and so she wears a little collar.
So she doesn't pluck out her own feathers.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
Yeah.
we really have.
Elizabethan collar.
Yeah, it does look quite Elizabethan, and sometimes it's even tie-dyed. All right, we good? Although we don't need the bass for this next one. This is this is a little song that I wrote about as a love note to the Boston music community. Boston has a great music scene. I named actual names of people at a party. This is called Wallflower. Sweet else is giving stick and pokes to anyone who asks. Someone else is holding court atop a beer box stack, atop a beer box stack. She's singing from her toes of ships and sailors' woes, of ships and sailors' woes. Fiddle bows get rosined up while Jimmy picks a tune. Chairs are scarce, but I'ma put a pallet down for you, a pallet down for you. Sitting knee to knee with strangers sawing strings, with strangers sawing strings. Careful not to knock a glass, bolt Archie bolts upright, belts out a brush and crash refrain. The room joins the reprise, the room joins the reprise. He's singing about the lads, the cheeky night they had, the cheeky night they had. Tim catapults into a poem about a pheasant plucker. Such risky rhymes, he must have been a really pleasant fellow, a really pleasant fellow. Will or won't he slip? Tongue twister, tightrope trick, tongue twister, tightrope trick. The revelries and joy are bright in this here dim-lit room. When song and throng are right, even we wallflowers will bloom. We wallflowers will bloom. Thank you. Well, we've been a band since 2021. We put out our first record together, though, in 2022. We've got it over there. It's called Rachel Sumner and Traveling Light. And this next song is off of that record. This is one that I co-wrote with Johnny Cash. I didn't actually sit in a room with him. He doesn't know that we wrote it together. But we did. There's a book of poetry that came out after he had passed. That's really beautiful. It's called Forever Words, and it's poetry that is unattached to music. But Johnny's such a musical writer. I could hear the music in the words, and so I set it to music. This is called If You Love Me. Fluctuating worth of this very terminal earth, and the satellite that glows at night above me won't bear upon my mind, but concerning humankind, I won't care if you're there and if you love me. A seed must die
the seasons come and go. Let you come into my arms if you love me.
On the fiddle, that's Cat Wallace, everybody. I'm pretty sure that's exactly how Johnny imagined it. Well, this next song is one that I wrote for anybody who likes sleeping in. We haven't been able to do that on tour. We just came back from Telluride, and we were part of the contest, and we were up at like 6 every day to try and warm up our little fingers and our vocal cords.
Yep.
Eat burritos.
Eat burritos. Digest said burritos so you don't burp on the Telluride stage.
Some of it was successful.
But anyway, here's the anthem for folks who like to sleep in. This is called Yodelay. The normal one. Ready?
Noon is pushed through curtain cracks and us here on the sheets, illuminating empty space where someone used to be. Spinning till the band played one last song, pulling down the night into the dawn. My boot lies on the bedroom floor. I dropped it with my guard. The other one is on the stairs, or maybe in the yard. Toe to toe, breaking in our soul, dancing close and letting go. I could lay here all day. I could lay here all day. You to lay here all day. The candle on my one night stand is just a pile of wax. I can't recall the things I said, but I don't want them back. Candle in the night shines like a sun. Nothing left but smoke when morning comes. I could lay here all day. I could lay here all day. You to lay here all day, all day. Noon pushed through the curtain crack, kissing everything. I
bass. That's Mike Siegel.
Thank you.
This next one is the only one on the set right now about decapitation. Sometimes we have two. Tonight, it's just a one head night.
We were told to keep it positive.
Oh! The other one's kind of a bloodbath. Actually, yeah, we will. More people will die in this next portion of the set. So sorry, but this one it was inspired by a wander through the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I was in the Renaissance wing, and I came face to face with a portrait of a beautiful woman, and in her hand was the severed head of a man. And I had no clue who she was. It turns out her name is Judith, and she very nearly made it into the Bible. I think some men were a little afraid of her story, and they put her in the Apocrypha. So I wanted to tell it. This is my retelling of it. It's called the Book of Judith. Hair wild crawling down her collarbone, black ivy sprawling on a wall of stone. Judith uncovered her old vanity, marking the end of her widow and grief. Dust billowed up from the coarse painter's sheet, settled on top of the gold fleur-de-lis that topped off the mirror frame in her face. She opened the armoire and pulled out her lace. Oh, I'd make you a saint if I could. Oh, I'd make you a saint if I could. A king's army keen on destroying her home had cornered her people, they'd nowhere to go, and no one was daring, though all were despairing, all but dear Judith. Men run unfettered through muck and through mire, and some are run through by the sword of desire. And Judith, she knew this, so with wine and spite toward the encampment she ran through the night. Oh, I'd make you a saint if I could. Oh, I'd make you a saint if I could. Well, Judith's allure was the key to the border, and she made her way to the general's quarter. She offered him secrets, poured wine heavy-handed, and she wore him down just as she planned it. Red was the color of the setting sun, red the fine satin dress she had on. Now red seeping through where he once lay asleep, and Judith's returning his sword to its sheath. As soon as a cardinal dawn lit her path, she made her way with a crimson-soaked sack, her kith and her kin crowned victory, when she offered the head of their enemy.
Every time I play that, it gets a little faster. I think that might be my limit.
Today.
Yeah.
Today. Well, this next song is one that I wrote that's based on a true story. This is the story of the Radium Girls. They were a group of women in the early 1900s who worked in factories, mostly along the East Coast, some in Illinois, and they painted watch faces and airplane gauges so that they would glow in the dark. And the paint that they used contained radium in it. And at the time, it wasn't very well known that radium was poisonous, but a few people did know, and in fact, the employers of the women knew. And yet they still instructed them to take their paintbrushes and lip dip paint. And so they were consuming massive amounts of radium over and over. And many women got sick and many died. But a brave few, before they died, took those factories to court. And that case became the basis of OSHA and many labor laws that we have in place today are because of the Radium Girls. I felt it was quite shameful, though, that I didn't learn about them until 2019, almost 100 years after their story began. They weren't in a history book. It feels like it is worthy at least of that. But I found out about them in a very roundabout way. And I got very angry. So I wrote a song to share their story, and because I think we need it, especially right now. So this is called Radium Girls Curie Eleison. In the days when Rosie beckoned girls to join assembly lines, a mixture simply named undark made wristwatch faces shine, and women with star-spangled hearts sat faithfully in rows, bent to help the boys entrenched stave off those dark shadows. Day by day they all were tasked to paint 200 dials with brushes made of camel hair and radium dust in vials. The numbers on the clocks were painted dainty, slim and slight, so the girls were taught to use their lips to point the bristles tight. The taste was a little foul, but no one really seemed to mind. The pay was more than 3 times what a girl back then could find. Radium was championed, a newfound fount of youth, and the few who knew the dangers kept the public from the truth. For a time each painter prospered, though the work they did was tough, and were delighted when they'd clock out covered in the magic stuff. They'd decorate their drabbish dresses, paint skins so they'd sparkle, no earthly sight quite like a glowing angel in the darkness. Curie eleison, Curie. Even lights that shine the brightest will eventually dim, but
you never do expect it, just as someone's life begins. As each timepiece passed their nimble fingers, painters dreamed and planned, though they had in fact so very little time left on their hands. Soon these young girls ached as if they'd aged for 80 years, and radiating pain turned into radiating fear. Doctors did their best to treat an unknown malady, but no remedy could keep those bodies from unraveling. So aching turned to limping, and sore mouths began to bleed. Then jaws began to break, and smiles gave way to crumbling teeth. Families became buried beneath doctor bills and loans, and grief like radium began to settle in their bones. Curialism. To have so many sick at once seemed no coincidence, but the company confronted had maintained its innocence. Yet they'd secretly received results that told a different story, and they knew despite their lies that they were liable for the suffering. Those who had enlisted ladies to leave luminescent marks were now working overtime to keep them in the dark. Not a single protocol was changed at all, though there was danger, and ailing workers failing fast were easily exchanged for healthy younger women, unsuspecting and naive, who craved to carve their own piece of the great American dream. Nothing pierced those stone hearts fortified by corporate greed, even when the women's own hearts one by one had ceased to beat. Curialism. Wish that I could tell you that somebody'd found a cure, or that when the court case first came round, the crime was answered for. These women walked among the living, having one foot in the grave. Still they used what fight that they had left so others could be saved. To this day no one can say how many lives were lost. Had they been sooner taken seriously, it might have cut the cost. You may claim women have been long since elevated in this world, but how can that be? Our ashes still speak louder than our words.
If you're interested in learning more, there's a great book by Kate Moore, M-O-O-R-E. Very difficult to read, but very worthwhile. You did? Oh. I've been meaning to see the play. It's been kind of a wild thing. I posted it to TikTok, and a lot of theater directors found it, like high school and community theaters, and they incorporated it into the play, many of them. So and they sent me video of the kids singing the song together. It gave me chills and made me cry. I'm not gonna think about it too much though, because I will just be a wreck for you. Okay, time to sing another song I wrote when I was angry. I think I do my best writing when I'm angry. A little bit of feminine rage. This is the newest one. I wrote this a couple weeks ago. This is called Thank God You Had a Daughter.
I can't stand knowing you went and had a baby girl of your own. You would kill any man if he had done what you did to your sweet little kid. I thank God, I can't remember all the details. The strokes are broad, but the pain never pales. Gray's always been white and black. You mixed them back before you had a daughter. You said the truth was obscured by liquor before you had a daughter. If it happened to her, I think you'd know for sure you wouldn't blame the water. If flesh and blood is what you need to finally feel some empathy, well, thank God you had a daughter. I hope she grows up with love and knows a good man, the good man you should have already been. Some will say blame goes both ways until they're having baby girls of their own. Is this what it takes to make the world safe for each and every daughter? Is it the self-interest? Do we matter less unless we're someone's daughter? Gray's always been black and white. You blurred the line, but truth is clear as water. If flesh and blood is what you need to finally feel some empathy, well, thank God you had a I can't stand it.
Thanks. Okay, we got all the feelings out there.
Now this middle section, I'm just like, catch my breath.
Woo! All right, well, you can catch your breath on this one. This is the first song I ever wrote. This is one that I wrote for my little brother. I grew up in California. We live in Boston. I've been in Boston for the last 14 years, I think, and I found I've made a wonderful life out there, and I love my family very dearly, but I wanted my brother to find his fortune out on the East Coast too. He didn't, but I still wrote this song for him. Now he's doing great things on the West Coast. He's a professional French horn player. Pretty cool. Anyway, we still play this song. Maybe one day he'll join us, but this is called Head East.
Oh my God, I'd love to have him in the band.
Wouldn't that be great? Okay.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We had to like arrange all of our songs for the Telluride gives you 3 minutes per song. And as you can tell, I am a little verbose. And so we arrange everything. But let's do the original one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And the home you know is just a little old shack. And the folks you know keep a holding you back. In a town too dry for your seeds to sow, under skies too small for wings to grow. My darling, I wanna see you fly. Head east, boy, head east, good fortune comes from getting wet feet. Already, I know you're ready. Hop a bus and find a warm seat. Tell that city that I love most. There ain't nothing better than the East. Does the food you eat ever fill you up? Do you thirst for more with an empty cup? Your time and love they all forsake, and if that's what makes your belly ache, then darling, please don't wait. Head east, boy, head east. Good fortune comes from getting wet feet. Already, I know you're ready. Hop a bus and find a warm seat. Tell that city that I love most. There ain't nothing better than the Head east, boy, head east. Good fortune comes from getting wet feet. Already, I know you're ready. Hop a bus and find a warm seat. Tell that city that I love most. Tell that city that I love most. Tell that city that I love most. There ain't nothing better than the East Coast.
Okay, now the treat. Well, last time we sang this, we were in a gondola.
Yeah.
We were able to fit the bass in the gondola, which was.
Yeah.
True.
He had to take off its little hat.
This is private information.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, this.
Oh,
That's the real decapitation of the night.
all right. There's two. There's the second one.
You weren't supposed to see that.
Feels very private, Michael.
You should tie a little ribbon around it.
Oh, a green ribbon. A green ribbon.
Best Halloween costume for all the ladies that don't want to work hard for a costume.
Green ribbon.
Green ribbon, it's like from that storybook, girl with a green ribbon around her neck.
Yeah, scary stories to tell in the dark.
Yeah.
Volume 67 or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. That book was always checked out in my 4th grade library. It was a hot item. But I got it once, and it just blew my little brain.
Yeah. Spooky.
Okay. Well, here's this one. I was toting my bag along the dusty Winnemucca Road when along came a semi with a high-end canvas-covered load. If you're going to Winnemucca Mac with me, you can ride. So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen. I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, La Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocqueville, Brackville, Lambertville, Lambertville. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel had my share, man. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Kalamazoo, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, for Pete's sake, out and everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Omaha, Shelbyville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Coastal Rock, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fun Lake, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Wharton, Eden, Aberdeen, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I'm breathing out in there, man. Travel had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Okay, this is a special Colorado verse that we wrote. We've been to Woodland, Loveland, Netherland, Crested Butte, Golden, Stratton, Aspen, Parachute, Gunnison, Morrison, Silverton, Meade, Boulder, Denver, Lyons, and Creed, Rattlevale, Carbondale, Deer Trail, Great Divide, but we were just in Telluride. Just in Telluride. And we won. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross deserts bare, man. I'm breathing out in air, man. Travel had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. Thank you. You know, I just learned something about that song today. So in the song, well, just think about it. It's this guy picking up a really nice trucker picking up somebody on the road.
Yeah.
And the guy is just a punisher that he picks up. He's like, these are all the places I've been, mister. Like, that's not a very nice thing. But anyway, the thing that I learned is Jeffrey Mack wrote the original version. He is an Australian songwriter. But the original version had all Australian city names.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
You were asleep. And yeah, so the original version was that. And then Hank Snow, who was from Nova Scotia, he took the tune, but he changed it so it was all North and South American city names.
Wow.
And then Johnny Cash made it really, really famous. And then we just wrote the Colorado verse, so now we're just adding to the folk,
Yeah.
the legend of I've been everywhere.
My fiance is from Australia. That's why I'm like, why did you not tell me? Anything Australian I love to know about.
It's true.
You know, they put the toppings under the cheese.
I thought that was Chicago.
Australians do it too.
Oh,
Well,
It's disgusting.
never mind. I don't want to.
see, at Original Sumner and Traveling Light Show, we want to make sure you go home learning something new, at least one new thing. I think you've learned a lot. You've gotten a lot for your buck here, I think. But really, thank you for being here. Okay, this is one for the ladies. We're going to call this one a period piece. This is called Wine Apple Rind. There are painters in the stairway, and they'll work a week or so.
Some are visited by aunts or communists in the gazebo. Is it just propriety, our fear of rightly naming things? We give a sense of sorcery to what we'll even say, and we can move the menses with some herbs that stir the senses, part the Red Sea, make us ready to leave motherhood. I am tied to the moon, charting the life, reading the runes, drawing the knife, cutting the roots for the midwife, arrowing you on apple rinds, clearing the room, spotting the right, spotting the right. Time for me. The fruit that Eve had eaten cast her out of good old Eden. So too was dear Persephone, sweet tooth, roared its all within a pomegranate. We see life and death both granted. Well, at least the view is beautiful. If we gotta fall, I am tied to the moon, charting the life, reading the runes, drawing the knife, cutting the roots for the midwife, arrowing you on apple head, clear the room, spotting the right, spotting the right. Time for me. Well, Hildegard von Bingen listed botanicals to bring in to relieve a woman's burden, and she's as saintly as they come. But those wombless men in Washington have said the burden lies with them. We sigh and wait while they side with Wade, but I'm not theirs to hold. I am tied to the moon, charting the life, reading the runes, drawing the knife, cutting the roots for the midwife, arrowing you on apple run, through the room, spotting the right. Tied to the moon, charting the life, reading the runes, drawing the knife, cutting the roots for the midwife, arrowing you on apple run, through the room, spotting the right, spotting the right. Time for me.
How about it for that Cat Wallace? Woo. How about it for Rachel Sumner writing and singing these songs for you? Thank you. Well, I think we just have a couple more for you. But we so appreciate you being here. We want to thank Ralph on sound. And guys, we have the Steve in the house. Very honored by his and your presence here. This is our first trip in Colorado, and it's been wild. We've had such a great time. Thanks. It's definitely not our last time in Colorado. We know that. I've got a little gilded golden frame over there, and it's got a QR code in it, and that's my mailing list. If you want to connect in that way, that would be wonderful. If you do, I will reward you with a free sticker. They are shiny. So yeah, go ahead, grab one of those stickers if you sign up for the mailing list. And then we've got CDs over there. There's the album Heartless Things, which came out last year. And then next to it is Heartless Things Traveling Light Sessions, which is coming out gradually. But if you want to hear the trio version of all of the Heartless Things songs, the Traveling Light Sessions is the one to get. What else is there to say? Oh, and I tie-dyed all those shirts myself, although I feel like I'm way out of my league because somebody today asked me what my tie-dye method was, and I was like,
We're in Colorado.
I don't know how to answer that. I know.
They look great.
Thanks.
You don't even have to have a method.
Thanks, Kat. See, this is why I keep her around. She can shred, and she also affirms my other creative endeavors. So yeah, take something because I don't really want to bring it on the plane.
Yeah, we're like at 50 pounds in that suitcase, and we gotta bring it down.
We really do.
Please help.
We were given a belt of
Right.
a championship heavyweight belt for the Telluride trip. It is at least 10 pounds.
At least.
So
Yeah.
I think we gotta buy a seat for it. So please at least buy 10 pounds worth of merch on your way out. I'm just kidding. It doesn't have to be 10 pounds. But say hi to us at least. Okay, this is a song about a little town in Massachusetts. It's called Easton. We were straddling the line of spring and summertime when Easton chose to bloom, sparing our hearts the sting of a cold, empty room. Though your hand was in mine, I could feel your wandering mind. Could you feel mine too? Oh, wasn't it last year we walked through the pasture with mud up to our knees? You were knobby and pale and tall, like one of those birch trees, and I had your love, but for me it wasn't enough. It wasn't. I won't mind if I can't quite recall our shadows swaying on your bedroom wall.
just forget how slow it was watching that sunset at Borderland. Oh, you held me tight when you hold me now. It just ain't right. It just ain't right. It just ain't right. It just ain't right. Oh, it just ain't
Thank you. Once again, Mike Siegel on the bass.
Thank you.
Cal Wallace on the fiddle.
Rachel Sumner on everything else.
Thank you, guys. We'll leave you with this one. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is called Anything Worth Doing. 1, 2.
Did he fail when he fell? That Icarus we know so well. I think credit's owed or credit's due. We all forget he also flew. When love comes to an end, how people love to end. They tally all the faults and total scores, but they don't know our love meant more. Loving you was an early morning, watching the sunrise turn to day, holding the covers up till the moment they all were pulled away, like catching the last rays of sunset on a cool summer's night, knowing the stars please don't forget we also flew. Would you think back on our time gladly? Anything worth doing at all is worth doing
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful night. We're Rachel Sumner and Traveling Lights.